lovemaking was volcanic. The earth didn't just move, it erupted. David? David! I have food.
Where?
I hope this puts an end to your silly jealousy. Whatever happens with Brooks, remember, I love you and only you.
Whatever happens? What are you planning on doing with the governor?
Darling, we've discussed this before. I need his help to help me bring Vicky down. And if that means letting him have his way with me.
What?
I mean, letting him think he can have his way with me.
Just exactly how do you plan on accomplishing that, huh? How far are you willing to go, Dorian?
Kelly, darling, you should be smiling. Because you were able to clamp down and get all this work done. The art show in Lindsay's gallery is a huge success. University coffers are going to be full to overflowing.
Good, I'm glad. You know, I am happy that I've had work. It keeps my mind off of other things.
I know how hard it is for you to be separated from your son.
I really can't talk about this.
Maybe you should try. And then maybe together we could figure out a way to keep Ace as part of the family.
You sure Grandpa wanted me to come tonight? Meet me here for a drink and bring Duke with you. It wasn't a request, it was a summons.
I'm wondering if you really meant what you said before.
I don't know, what did I say?
When we were shooting hoops, that you were sorry you lost Kelly.
Why do you ask?
If it's true, I mean, if you meant what you said, maybe it's time you started letting her know.
Thanks.
Hey, you know, I remember when I first heard that my ex-husband was going to remarry. Even though there wasn't anything left between the two of us, I couldn't help but have regrets. Is that what you're feeling?
Me? No. Not even close.
Then what is it? I mean, you didn't say two words all the way here.
Every time I was going to say something, I thought it's going to come out sounding like sour grapes.
Hey, I'm here to listen.
Okay. I can't help but think that Daniel Colson is not one of the good guys.
So, Nora, you picked another one from the square-jawed, straight and narrow box?
Yeah, I guess I did keep with the pattern, huh?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, Nora. You know, the only reason that you accepted Daniel's proposal was because you thought it would make Bo go nuts with jealousy and he would beg you to take him back.
This is Chris's work, huh?
Most of it. He's the featured artist, and you'd think he'd be happy about it.
You saying he isn't?
Well, he practically tore my head off earlier when I tried to say congratulations on the show.
Where is he? Is this big night he just takes off? Where's Natalie?
Come on, hurry. Come on, hurry!
Doing the best I can, miss. What are you waiting for, Chris?
Hi, darling. Hello, Duke. Kelly and I are just having a little work meeting. Let's go sit down over there, shall we? Excuse us. Thank you.
Can't really put my finger on it, but Colson just Gives me a bad vibe.
Was that a cop's gut instinct?
Yes, that's exactly what it is, a gut instinct. You know, and I worry about him being Matthew's stepfather.
Did you talk to Nora about it?
Oh, yeah.
And what'd she say? Nora, what'd she say when you talked to her about it?
Well, she reacted about like I thought she would.
Sour grapes.
The upside of the way she reacted.
Oh, there's something else worrying you.
Well, yeah, there's something else I have to follow up on with my nephew over there.
Oh, you know, that's the hospital. I need to check in. They might need me.
I need you. So if they don't, then come back and find me, okay?
I definitely will.
Yeah, I still feel the same way. Doesn't make any difference.
Of course it does, Dad.
Well, not if she won't tell me where Ace is. I don't get it. If you still care about her, look, I can't just forget about Ace and go have a warm little chat with my ex.
And that's funny, Kev. I was thinking I needed a chat with you and Kelly both.
Oh, what?
Could you excuse us, Duke?
Yeah.
Had a visit from J.R. Chandler.
What, Adam's son?
Yeah. This J.R. claims that he is Ace's biological father. And his wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, Babe, she's the baby's mother. Do you know anything about this kid?
The elevator. Let's go see if it's still out.
Why?
I was wondering if maybe Antonio and Chris weren't on it when it broke down.
I hope not. Oh, I mean, the thought of Christian being confined like that.
Oh my God, Antonio! Christian? Christian, you can save him, honey. Please. Christian, it's me. Natalie. Honey, I love you. I have faith in you. Christian? Christian!
Natalie?
Yes, it's me, Christian. Please, honey, you can do it. You can save your brother. You have to.
Come on, bro. I got you. Trust me. I'll never let you go. Never. Come on.
I want you to turn around, look me in the eye, and tell me that you're not going to go all the way with the governor.
You mean I can't disrobe?
No. Nudity is out of the question.
Couldn't I give him just a little...
No. Because there is no just a little when it comes to you.
So I guess kissing him's out of the question.
Mouth's open or mouth's closed?
Oh, shut your mouth.
Why don't you make me?
You can make it, Antonio. Please. You gotta make it. Antonio, are you okay? Talk to us. Say something, Antonio.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just my shoulder. I'm fine.
God.
Hey, I'm gonna get you guys some help. I'm gonna call 911.
All right, you go ahead.
You know, for a while there, I thought, What? Come on, say it.
I thought you weren't going to help me.
What? I was just trying to figure out the best way to help you. I didn't want to screw up and hurt you.
My God, my heart is pounding. What a relief. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because of the way you're acting.
Oh, I was scared, Natalie.
It's more than that, Jess.
Antonio could have died.
Exactly. You should have seen the look on your face when you finally realized that. I mean, it's like all the feelings that you had for Antonio, they just came pouring out.
You didn't know what I was feeling? I was scared because Christian hesitated to save Antonio. What is going on with him, Natalie? What's up?
Wasn't it about Chris hesitating to help Antonio?
So, when's the wedding, Daniel?
We haven't set a date yet, Senator.
Well, from what I've observed, Nora Buchanan, she's the kind of woman you'll want to take to the governor's mansion.
I'd be happy to take her anywhere.
Yes, of course. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you, Senator.
Well, just how ambitious are you?
Extremely ambitious. And you know something, Lindsay? When I become king of Landview, my first order of business will be to condemn this place and its occupant.
Well, King Daniel, I'd say you've chosen yourself an appropriate queen. But I think I should remind you that you aren't so squeaky clean. You just came on to me a couple of weeks ago.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, I know. It was all about work. You were just trying to get me to talk about Paul Kramer's murder.
You know, Lindsay, I think you're forgetting something here. You kissed me. Remember?
You did enjoy it, now didn't you, Danny boy?
Oh, Lindsay, are you still boring everybody with a kiss story?
Oh, I don't think he was so bored by it, were you?
You're trying to torture me with jealousy. I couldn't care less.
That's kind of telling in itself now, isn't it? Because we both know if it had been Beau I would have kissed, you would be scratching my eyes out.
All you need to know is that I have legal custody of Ace.
No, that's not all I need to know. Now, who are this baby's real parents?
Kelly and I raised him, and someone else kidnapped him.
Well, J.R. Chandler told me that his wife kidnapped the baby. He says this Babe woman, she's been spotted down in New Orleans recently.
Oh, with Ace?
And apparently, he didn't really go into any details.
So if we find Babe, we can get Ace back.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I can't tell you anything about Ace. There's too much at stake.
That's what I don't understand. What on earth could possibly be more important than losing your son?
Losing him to someone who wants to just use him as a pawn in their own personal power games.
J.R. Chandler, that's who you're talking about, right? Yeah, I know what you did. Gave Ace back to Babe Chandler, his biological mother, didn't you? Leave Kelly alone.
I'm sorry, Duke. We can't leave Kelly alone. The FBI's been jumping through hoops trying to find Ace, so we can't leave her alone until she tells us what she knows.
Wait a minute. Kelly is not Ace's biological mother?
What in the hell is going on?
Kelly got two choices. You can come down to the station, or you can tell us the truth right here and now.
End of discussion. Now, for the ground rules. You will not kiss the governor, neither with your mouth open, nor with your mouth closed. Are there any questions?
David, you're taking away all my ammunition.
Exactly.
Oh, but darling, how can you expect me to go on living this way with Vicky? Always trying to undermine me every chance she gets.
There has got to be a way that you can get back at Vicky without trying to bed down the governor.
But it's well known, David, that if you want to exact revenge, you have to do whatever it takes.
Kelly, please tell us what is going on here.
Vicky, Kelly here stole Adam Chandler's grandchild right out from under him. That's what's going on.
Come on, can't you guys see she's upset? I mean, why wouldn't she be with all your throwing accusations
It's all
at her?
right, Duke. It's all right. I always knew this day would come. Because it's time for all of you to know. It's time for everyone to know. I am not Ace's biological mother. The child that Kevin and I, our son, was stillborn. The only person I could tell was Paul. I just couldn't go through all that by myself. And I can't have any more children. I knew that if Kevin found out, that he would leave me and our marriage would be over. So I begged Paul to find me another child, and he did. He found me Ace.
Oh, my God.
He told me that Ace's mother didn't want him, that she was a homeless person, that she couldn't take care of him. And I wanted to believe Paul. He was my brother. I believed him. And I took Ace home, and I thought that Kevin and Ace and I could live together as a happy family. But Paul started blackmailing me. And I was terrified that I was going to lose my son. So I made up a story. I told everyone that Todd was Ace's father. And I guess we all know what happened after that.
Right. Kevin became little Ace's father.
Yeah, and when he won custody, I tried to live with it, and I was living with it. But then Paul told me that he didn't get Ace from some homeless person, that he actually stole this child from a mother that wanted him, that loved him, and I just couldn't live with that. I knew I had to find her. I tried, but then Paul was murdered, and that's it.
What do you mean, that's it?
That's it. That's all.
No, that's not it. You found Babe Chandler, and you gave Ace back to her, didn't you?
Kelly, if you did see her, you got to tell us.
You know what? Arrest me. Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead. Throw me in prison. I will never tell.
You know, Lindsay, you're just pathetic, and I'm not going to stoop to your level.
I'm pathetic? No, he's pathetic. He just got engaged to a woman who's in love with another man.
Is that what... Wait, is this a crush that you have on Daniel or something like this? An unrequited crush, and it's just killing you that he doesn't care whether you live or die?
You've got to be kidding me if you think that I have a crush on him.
You're the one that's running up and kissing on him.
I kissed him to prove a point.
Which was?
What a ridiculous relationship that this is. He'd chase after anything in a skirt, and you're in love with Bo. I don't see a promising future here. You know, I'm bored with this conversation. Excuse me, I'm going to go find someone interesting to talk to.
You know what? I hate that woman. I don't want to be here anymore. Can we leave now?
Absolutely.
Good. Hey, Matthew's away at a sleepover. Would you like to have a sleepover with me?
Got any extra PJs?
Maybe.
Let me say goodbye to the senator first.
Be right here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what just happened. Christian saved his brother's life, okay? Antonio was about to die, and Christian rescued him. So how's that for bizarre behavior? Gee, we can't trust him anymore.
Hey, calm down. I thought I heard differently.
Come on, Jess, why don't you tell him? Tell him what Chris did for him. Come on. Christian, thank God. Oh.
Look, can we get this thing opened up, please? Thank you.
It's okay.
I'm scared.
I'm fine.
The elevator was just inspected and everything was fine.
Well, it's not fine now. One of those cables has been cut.
Who's had access to the elevators recently?
Wouldn't know. This building has tight security. It's doubtful anyone came in without an invite.
Except for the gallery owners and the artists, right?
Yeah.
Kelly, you would rather go to jail than tell us where Ace is?
J.R. Chandler is an evil human being. He's a megalomaniac that would rather use his son as a weapon than love him.
But wait a minute, his son. So J.R. Chandler is Ace's father?
Well, who told you that? How would you know? Did Babe tell you that?
It's the truth.
Why the hell should we believe you? You've been lying to us for months.
Kevin, give it a rest, please. This is obviously a very complicated situation.
Oh, well, yeah, it's complicated, Mom, because she made it that way.
Well, then we will let Bo handle this.
Wait a minute, whoa! We don't want to get things all tangled up, doing things by the book. Little Asa was raised a Buchanan, and he damn well is going to stay a Buchanan. Now, if somebody's got something to say it now.
I've got it covered, Pa. I'm gonna put out an APB for Babe Chandler, a.k.a. Kate Anderson.
Bo, when you catch that baby-thieving witch, you make damn sure you bring Ace back home. Because I do not want Adam Chandler putting any of his paws on the little guy.
Pa,
Swear to me, Bo, swear to me.
Pa, I'm not gonna swear anything to you. I'm calling the station right now. I'm gonna set things in motion.
Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
family meeting?
Yeah, turned into one.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's family business.
Ouch. Been a part of this family for a long time. My son is a Buchanan. You've always made sure I always knew Buchanan business. And now the shutout because, why? Because I accepted Daniel's proposal?
Or I don't know why you accepted Daniel's proposal.
Oh, that's why. Is this a problem?
No. As long as he doesn't do something that's gonna hurt you.
But then you'd be right and you get to say I told you so, and wouldn't that make you happy?
That would be the last thing that would make me happy.
Hi.
Ready to go?
Oh, yeah. More than ready.
She looks at me with that self-righteous smoke.
Well, if you wouldn't spend so much time thinking about her.
How can I not? She's always in my face.
Okay. No more Nora trashing. No more tonight.
Why are you always protecting her?
I like her.
Of course you do. Everybody likes her.
Okay. I like you better. Happy?
Happier.
You know, it's because I like you that I keep telling you you should not waste your time and energy tying yourself in knots about things that don't matter.
Christian! Oh, Antonio, what happened? The two of you have me in a constant state of anxiety. Is somebody going to tell me what happened?
Christian saved my life.
You're going to kill someone in Latvia. You have no choice.
Chris?
I need to leave.
Okay.
Excuse us, okay?
Of course. You're tired, Christian. You rest. Take care of yourself.
You all right?
I'll never hurt you. I promise.
Me? So you're thinking it was Christian who tampered with the cable?
We'll have to wait for forensics. Somebody did.
But if somebody did, you're thinking it's Christian.
Figured you'd be here. Yeah, so I'd check things out. Let me know if you find anything. I'll do that. I keep thinking about what Natalie and Jessica were talking about when we walked in earlier.
The rescue. But Christian hesitated?
Jessica, she definitely said something about him waiting too long to help Antonio, right?
Well, maybe he panicked, but the important thing is that Antonio's okay.
Yeah. Well, look, I can't do anything more here tonight. You want to go back to your place?
Not tonight. You know, every time we disagree, we go back to your place or mine and make love. Forget about our differences.
And that would be bad?
You just don't get it, do you? See you tomorrow.
David, Vicky must be vanquished. Or else how can I become the person I was meant to be? And more.
You don't need to be more. You're already too much as it is.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
And you should.
I don't like any part of your plan.
But, David, sometimes a woman has to do what a woman has to do.
I am Ace's legal guardian. The law is on my side.
Law? This is about a child and his natural mother. They are bonded by blood.
I know all about being bonded by blood, all right? Joe Riley is my biological father, but the man that I call Dad is Clint Buchanan. So don't talk to me about blood. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference.
Kevin, please believe me when I say how sorry I am that I put you in this position.
Why can't we just work together on this? Huh? Why can't we just work out some way to raise Ace together?
It's too late for that.
You're not going to stand for that, are you, Kevin?
Never take no for an answer, right, Grandpa?
I'm right.
Kevin, honey, listen, what you said about Clint, that's a completely different situation. Joe Riley and I are your biological parents, but Joe died. And that's when Clint adopted you.
What is your point, Vicky?
Asa, my point is that Ace was taken, stolen from his biological parents, who are very much alive and apparently want him very badly.
Kevin would like his baby back.
But he has no legitimate claim to him. Just wanting him back and loving him, that's not enough.
That's good enough for me, lady.
Kevin, honey, you have to take yourself out of this fight. You really do. That is the honorable thing to do because there is a child's well-being at stake here, and I know that you understand that. Now look, instead of risking Ace being scarred by all these people trying to get their hands on him, why don't you just turn your attention to a son who really does belong to you?
I'd like for you to put on this instead.
Oh, Daniel. It's beautiful. It really is. It's beautiful. I'm sorry. I feel like when I had my first boyfriend in grade school, and he gave me his class ring, and we'd never even kissed or anything like that, and I was so nervous that he was going to kiss me and that I wouldn't, he'd find out that so I started rambling and talking on, and he gave me the class ring.
Nora.
What? Yeah?
You're doing it again.
What?
Rambling on.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that this ring is really special. I don't want to.
John, didn't expect to see you down here.
Well, when the going gets tough,
Take it out on little white targets.
Like you took it out pretty good. That's a nice, tight little grouping.
Yeah. How about you? You having a bad night, too?
Yeah, nothing I can't handle.
Oh.
So you having problems with your cases?
Just when they start crossing over into my personal life.
Antonio Vega?
Actually, the other brother.
Well, if I can help.
Maybe you can. I know you don't like talking about this, Bo, but when you were over in Vietnam, you must have known a couple guys that came back with post-traumatic stress disorder.
I had a buddy used to call it PTFO. It's a post-traumatic freakout. That's what he'd do. Charles Walker, East St. Louis, Illinois. He's a hell of a soldier. He never told you that he had your back. You could count on it.
Can you describe it for me, Bo? What was it like when your friend freaked out?
Well, everybody had their own experiences over there and reacted to them in their own way. So the post-trauma deal, it could show up in all kinds of different ways, and all of a sudden, too. Just like that, Anything could set it off. A word, a look, you bump into somebody, and all of a sudden, bam. it was on. You just sort of black out. Go into a blind rage, get violent, lash out on anybody who might be on the firing line. Stranger, brother, even a wife.
I'm so proud of you tonight.
I couldn't have saved Antonio's life if you hadn't helped me. I froze.
You're giving me way too much credit.
No, Natalie, I'm not. When you saw me, I was like in some kind of trance. But then I heard you talking to me, and I was okay.
I love you.
I won't let you down. I can't be separated from you again. I couldn't take it.
Everyone that tried to keep us apart, they're gone. Tico and Flynn. How could you possibly think that we'd be separated again?
There is more than enough room for both sons in my life.
But Kevin, Ace is not your son. Honey, don't you even care that he was stolen? His mother, Babe Chandler, never had a chance to hold him as a newborn. Can you imagine the emotional toll that has taken on that woman? Have you considered what it will do to Ace if you tie this up in court?
Grandma's right, Dad. You should stay out of it.
He will not.
I'm gonna find Ace. I'm gonna bring him home.
Adam Chandler and his son, J.R., will not get their hands on the laser. He'll be raised in my mansion as a Buchanan, surrounded by nothing but love. The only kind of love that a real Buchanan can give.
Oh, Lisa, you have been wrong about a lot of stuff in your life, but this tops it.
Grandma, you know what? Don't even try. Talking to these two is useless.
And you know something? Don't think that it's just going to be the Chandlers that you're going to have to fight, because it won't be. Dorian is going to battle for Kelly every step of the way. You're going to have to fight Dorian as hard as anyone else.
Kelly, I am so sorry it had to come to this.
I just wanted so badly to do the right thing, to give that baby back to his real mother. And now he's going to end up with J.R. Chandler, who's a horrible person, or Kevin.
Who's no prize himself.
This is all turning out wrong.
Well, David and I are going to do everything we can to make sure that Ace stays where he belongs.
You can count on us, Kelly. There's no way that Kevin's ever going to get his hands on Ace ever again.
Do you wish that things with Bo had worked out differently?
I wish my life had worked out differently.
But then, you wouldn't have met me.
You're the best thing that's happened to me in years, RJ.
It's worth the wait.
Yeah.
We have a lot to make up for. And we have the rest of our lives to do that, don't we? I love you, Nora. I love you, Daniel.
I am so happy. You're going to be my wife.
I'm so happy you asked me. Although you did take me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it.
I am so full of surprises.
Are you going to surprise me again? Right now?
Absolutely.
They kind of black out. Go blind with rage, get violent, lash out at anyone who might be in the firing line. Stranger, brother, even a wife.
So, everything here looks okay? No one followed me home from the gallery?
You know, Jess, I don't believe Chris can be a stalker. I mean, especially after what happened tonight on the elevator.
I want you to know that, I was really relieved that you weren't hurt.
Me too.
You should go.
Right. Hey, was this note here earlier?
What are you talking about? Jessica, you will never be happy with Antonio. He was here. My stalker was here tonight.
I need you to kill certain people. And when you do, lives will be changed forever.
Christian, oh my God, talk to me. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's wrong, honey?
Oh, God.
Christian?